I'm sitting on my bathroom floor on my phone trying to figure out where to start with all of this. I think I should start by telling you about my cat. A weird thing to open up with, but I know, stay with me here. I adopted my cat the same day I moved out. It was a bad plan because I wasn't sure if I would be able to stay in my apartment or even be having a cat would avoid my lease. I saw his cute bundle of fur and knew I had to bring him with me. He belonged to my sister, but she had lost 3 cats already. She could not be trusted with him, and I hope she learned her lesson and didn't get another one. And when I say I adopted him, I kinda stole him. I took him without telling her. She didn't notice for 2 days, and I was already long gone. I had her first start, and a new kitten. And let me tell you, I love this cat. He acted like a king, so I called him George because I thought England had a King George at one point. I raised him, and he became so attached to me that he would sleep either directly on my face or right next to me, even after he gained 15 pounds. If I closed any apartment door, just for a few seconds, he'd somehow know and sat behind it, scratching at it, crying to be let in. This cat was spoiled, rotten, and might have been treated better than some children. A few minutes ago, I had gone to the bathroom, phone in hand. I had some mobile games I had to tap to start the event. I set my phone on the counter to let the game play on its own while I hear scratching at the bathroom door. A normal sound I lived with for 10 years, but a sound that would have made me piss myself if I hadn't just gone already. You see, my King George had passed away a week ago. He was sick and it was for the best. And yet, there is scratching at the door, at the closed bathroom door. I'm super freaked out and I wanted to type this down to get my thoughts in order. Did someone break in? Maybe. But the bathroom door doesn't even have a lock on it. If they wanted in, they could just open the door. No point in pawing at the bottom of it. And that's the thing. It sounds like claws scratching at the door. I know that sound. I've heard it thousands of times. Was it my sister playing a prank on me? Maybe. But she lives out of state now and wouldn't bother the 5-hour trip just to mess around with me. Was it my parents? Again, they live so far away it's not worth it. Alright, what about a wild animal? Did a raccoon get in? Do raccoons talk? I really thought it was a raccoon at first. Then I heard a voice between the scratches. A voice barely above a whisper. A hiss of a voice. One I didn't know I heard at first. And open, open. I'm losing it. That has to be it. I can't be hearing a low hissing creepy voice and I'm just hearing claws scratching at my bathroom door asking to be let in. I'm just so sad about George being gone that I'm not able to handle it. That cat was my life. I have my work, but no close friends. Just some people I sometimes talk with. It sounds like a depressing life, but it's not. I'm happy being alone with my cat. Maybe 2 cats in the future. I'm a simple person that doesn't ask for much. I was devastated by losing my little Georgie, so this mental breakdown is just too strange for me to accept. It's the only answer that fits. The scratches have gotten harder. The door is shaking from whatever is pawing at it. I'm scared. I shouldn't be because this is all in my head, but I'm scared. I can't open the door. Once I do, it's all over, and I'm not sure what that truly means. I have my phone, so I tried to call the police. The call only lasted for a second, and then it dropped. Alright, I'll try animal control. Again, only a second. I've gone through my whole contact list just to see if a call dropped. I can't even text anyone. My mobile game is working still. It has a chat function that I can send messages through, but I don't think anyone would take me seriously to send help. The longer I sit here, the more my mind is willing to accept a different answer. That someone or something came for me because of how emotionally vulnerable I am. That does sound crazy. Crazier than me just thinking I'm hearing my dead cat outside talking to me. But I can't shake this feeling that something is really out there. Something not human. Something dark and unearthly. Something that is getting impatient with me. I wonder how long a human can last with this water alone. I've heard it could be around 3 weeks. Longer because I'm a girl with the extra body fat males don't have. I wonder if the thing outside is going to give up before I die. I really am going crazy if I'm considering starving myself and I'm not just opening the door. Open. That thing almost sounded nice that time. Nice and pleading. Under the crack of the door, I can see shadows pacing back and forth. When it scratches, I can barely make out a needle, sharp claws trying to wrap under the door, trying to pry it open, trying to get at me. This is stupid, isn't it? Just sitting here, waiting. I tried calling for help again, but with no such luck. I just wanted a simple, easy life. I didn't want to die young, but I guess no one really does. I shouldn't act like I'm special at all. I don't get any choice. I don't get that choice. Things just happen. But what do I do? My clock on my phone froze when I came into the bathroom. I know a time has passed. I didn't even notice a stuck clock until a few minutes ago. I don't know how long I've been sitting staring at the door. Sometimes silent, but the scratches come back, testing me. The idea of a choice has been turning in my head. I might have to make a choice. I might be able to get out of this. Slowly, I stood up, fearing the thing outside might hear my movements. I took small steps until I was right next to the door and pressed my ear against it, straining to hear anything. I could hear faint breathing. Something was there, still waiting, always waiting until I opened the door. I I have a suggestion. I tried to speak, but my voice came out as a whisper. My throat was dry and I could barely get the words out. I waited for an answer, but none came. When I opened the door, I'm going to see my cat. It doesn't matter the age or color, and I'm going to love this cat just as much as I did with Georgie. This cat is going to have the best life any cat can have, but this cat is going to eat me. I could die naturally in my sleep, or someone is going to break in and murder me. I have no one to check up on me, so this cat is going to eat me. It could happen in a few days or when I'm an old lady. Is that a good deal? Is that a good suggestion for me, opening the door? I stood with my ear beside the door, listening to the breathing until my feet started to hurt. The longer I stood, the more I thought I had such a dumb idea of getting out of my mental break or a supernatural encounter. The deal. I took such a huge sigh of relief it hurt. I'm going to open the door shortly. If something does happen to me, I hope the person who finds my phone in this rambling document gets this into the world. I really wish that something doesn't. That I open the door and see a cute cat waiting for me outside. After all, that's what a simple person like me wants in life.